Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to 7 Minutes and Evan, the 7 Minutes episode that's filmed in what looks like a rainforest cafe. Okay, listen, life is moving. Another Olympic Games, the Winter Games. I was at a restaurant last night and they were playing the Winter Games. They had football, just replays on the other. That's how disinterested everybody in this place was. With the Winter Olympics, which I think is disrespectful. I feel like the Winter Olympics doesn't get the respect that it deserves. Okay, great sports are in the Winter Olympics. They're fun sports. Okay, these are your wacky, funkle sports, if you will. Okay, you got curling. The biggest, listen, I am a one-time curler. I did it. You can check out that video on my YouTube channel. Curling is something you can get drunk and do. Okay, you can get out there with the fellas on the ice, and you can pretend you're doing housekeeping. Okay, you get out there with the brooms. A male-dominated sport for being something that might be more in line with house makers. You know, just being out there, just. I mean, it's a crazy name of a sport for something that doesn't involve any curling. Is it because you're curling? I probably should have looked this up, dude. The only reason I'm talking about is there's the biggest cheating thing that's going on in the Olympics is someone going like this to a curling stone. This is all the guy did, and it's taking over everything in the Winter Olympics. Is this the guy who's like this? Let's go to the thing. And he goes like this. That's all he did. That's all he did. All right. He didn't take performance enhancing drugs. You hear about it and you go, okay, what'd this guy in curling do to set the world ablaze? And you go, you know what this piece of shit did? You know what this godforsaken Canadian did? Okay. That's it. That's all he did. And that was enough. Okay. I think it was a Canadian. But curling is fun. You can get out there, you get on the ice, you have a great time. I like the Winter Olympics. One sport that is always blows my mind when I'm like, we're really doing this. This might be gayer than male ice skating. Okay. And it's the luge. I truly think that the luge was created by just a sneaky gay guy that was just trying to get, it's a great first date idea. If you want to find out if someone's gay, dude, back in the day, it wasn't as open. You couldn't just be like, yo, you be riding the rainbow or whatever gay guys say. Okay. And, you have to hit them up when it's snowing. You want to hit a little bit of the luge. Imagine the first guy trying to tell another guy about the luge and trying to pitch him on this sport and be like, okay, so what do you do? And then you go, okay, well, I'm going to lay down on this sled. Okay. And I'm not going to wear, I don't even have a cup. Okay. It's actually illegal. Because maybe one guy was like, all right, I'll do it with you. And he starts putting a cup on it. No. That's illegal. And you go, why? And they go, because it might be too aerodynamic. Okay. I want to see what you're working with. I want to see that thing hitting the wind. Just pop, 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 pop. He lays down and he goes, okay. I lay down, and then where do you lay? And he goes, on top of me. And you go, oh, is there a separate seating compartment? And you go, no, we're going PB&J style. Just luge it up, dude. And then what do? Well, we're going to go down this little ice circuit that we've created. And then what's our job? Just to wiggle around. Can I use my hands at all? No. You got to swivel your hips while I'm on top of you. You get it. Now you're getting it, dude. The luge is so crazy. There was someone who got caught cheating. This is how serious it gets. They got caught cheating by stuffing their crotch because it allowed them to give a little bit of sail and it made them more aerodynamic. They didn't want to dip in the uniform. I don't see a problem with this. Okay, it's cold enough. Imagine that, dude. You get up there, you're skin tight, and all of a sudden you're on ice, and that thing just dips down a little bit. Let the boy wear a sock, okay? Let him get that mitten for the smitten. The problem is though, is if someone bulks up for it, dude, you get on the luge and all of a sudden, I mean, isn't that crazy to think that might be a performing enhancing like situation? You could pop a little Blue Chew sponsor in there, and then halfway through the race, you're behind and you hit that thing like Nas. Your boy just goes, hit it, and you just crunch it. It's like a cyanide, like what spies have in the corner of their teeth. He just cracks it, and it just goes like a sail in a sailboat race, and they just Jack Sparrow that shit to the left, dun, 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 and you just got this sail going, dude. And you and your boy, you've never been happier, okay? And you're on your boy, dude, and I mean, you got to get married at that point, dude. You hit that sail and you guys go for the gold. Your boyfriend's at the end of that race. But that's not technically performance enhancing, right? Is that in the rule book that you can't get an erection? Because if listen, hear me out. This is getting crazy. If you get into the race and you're going for it, and you just train that to be able to bring your mind to that place. So you're like a monk. You're not even doing luge training. Your job on top is just to, when your boy says, hit it, you hit the Nas on that. And that's literally just being a good teammate at that point. Okay. Maybe there's a song that triggers it, like a sleeper cell. Maybe that's something you kind of bring into it. And you have your boy, who's on the bottom. He's just been singing that song all year. When I get you all alone, I'm gonna take off all your clothes. Maybe it's Genuine, Little Pony. Ride it, baby. Just something to think about. But listen, this has been an insane episode of 7 Minutes in Evan, ladies and gentlemen. Just a little something to wet your beak on, okay? I love you guys. Come see me perform stand-up. If this is your first time here, stick around, all right? Maybe you'll like these 7-minute episodes. Maybe you won't. Maybe I'll never see you again, and I'll just be some abyss lost forever in the ether of constant content in this weird world we're living in before AI takes over. I love you guys. Mwah.